She got her own house. She got her own house. She got her own house. Hey family, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys some quick tips on how to better prepare yourself when you're getting ready to go under contract for your new home. So let's talk about it. So I just received some really good news. A community that I have been waiting on to release lots just let me know that they will be releasing lots this weekend. I'm still kind of scared about it because I haven't yet told them that I'm using NACA. I just told them that I'm using my own lender. So we'll see how this even works out. But the only thing that's holding me back at this point is that the floor plan that I want, they don't have a model of it ready to go. And so she's going to try to find me a model home because I refuse to just buy a home sight unseen, and not knowing whether or not I like the flow or whatever. So I'm waiting to see if she can find a model someplace in the DFW for me to go and tour. But if she can't do that, then I'm not going to move forward with it yet. I'm just going to wait on the home that she's building now with my floor plan to get further along and then make my decision. And I'm already at peace with everything, with, just knowing that if I miss out on the homes again, it just wasn't meant for me to be there because, like I said, it just doesn't feel right in my spirit to just sign a contract for a home that I've never really seen outside of a few pictures. But anyway, in the event that she can find a model for me to look at, I was like, oh my gosh, I need to get my file in order so that I can go ahead and be quickly submitted to credit access. So I'm going to give you guys some tips to go ahead and start working on when you know that your contract is imminent or you're about to get, an offer, start putting out offers, and maybe you got a good feeling that one may get accepted. So let's get into it. Okay, tip number one for whenever you're getting ready to enter into a contract on a home. You guys need to treat this like an intake meeting. So what I mean by that is simply making sure all of your bank statements have been uploaded. 30 days worth of pay stubs have been uploaded for all of your streams of income. Debt statements have been loaded. If you're claiming stuff like child support, make sure you run a fresh verification letter and attach that. Your 401k stuff, if you're saving in your 401k or whatever, using some of that money for MRF, make sure that all of those things are up to date so that something simple like that won't hold you back. All right, tip number two, and this one is pretty important. A lot of people forget about this, but you need to make sure that you have another participation uploaded into your web file. You are required to participate 5 times a year, but you for sure have to participate once before qualification and another time before being submitted to credit access. So make sure that whatever type of participation you have has been converted into PDF format and uploaded into your web file so that your counselor can pull it and attach it to your file. Tip number 3, make sure that all of your LOEs are up to date. If you know that you have been receiving that additional $250 child tax care payments from the government, you already know that you're going to need to write LOEs for those lump sum deposits. So go ahead and just draft that up. Don't wait on your counselor to ask for it. Go ahead and draft it up, wet sign it, and upload it into your web file. I know me personally, I'm going to have to write an LOE for this company to pre-qualify me. They're going to have to run my credit, and so I'm going to need to write a hard inquiry LOE for that. So I'm already on top of that, but just make sure anything that may have come up since you were qualified last time, go ahead and just upload it and just be done with it. Tip number 4, be sure to get a property specific letter directly from your NACA MC. I know a few videos ago I showed you guys how to generate your own PSLs, but if you can't recall, I specifically told you guys do not enter into any situation where you have to put down any type of money or pay any type of fee before getting a PSL from your NACA MC. Like if something goes on and you got a property specific letter from your NACA MC, there could be a situation where you may be able to get an exception. Like if they were able to generate a PSL for you for a property that you were never qualified for to begin with and they didn't catch it, I have seen people get exceptions granted to still get that home. But also along those lines, make sure that you are providing the correct information to your MC when they are generating the PSL. I personally had a situation where I gave my MC the wrong tax rate. I had looked up the tax rate on the county, but that particular subdivision had like some sort of water tax, like fresh water tax or something. And so the property taxes were substantially higher. And so even though my MC was able to generate a PSL, had I ever moved forward on that property, I would have made it to credit access and been denied, or either would have had to come out of pocket a substantial amount of money for buy down and principal reduction, because I made the error of giving my MC the wrong tax rate when they are going to find out the correct tax rate once you enter into contract. So make sure that you, number one, get an PSL from your NACA MC, and number two, that you're providing the correct insurance and HOA and property taxes and home price information to your MC when you are requesting that PSL. Number 5, go ahead and pay for another credit pool in your NACA web file. I think it's like $15 or so once you are qualified. But I know that they do expire. I've heard conflicting information. I've seen some people say 60 days. I've seen someone say they paid for a credit report a month ago and they were required to pay for another one. But just know, if it's been longer than 30 to 60 days since NACA last pulled your credit, you're going to have to get another pull again. It will be a soft pull for now. Because Bank of America is the one that does the hard pull, but NACA will pull your credit. So just go ahead and get that out the way and upload that little $15 into your web file, so you won't have to be stressed out about it by not being able to be submitted to credit access because they can't submit you because they can't pull your credit. So just go ahead and take care of that. Tip number 6. So go ahead and pull your own credit. I've told you guys before, you can go to annualcreditreport.com and get free credit reports from all 3 bureaus all the way through April of 2022. I think you can get one a week, but go ahead and pull your own credit reports and do any kind of last minute disputes or cleanup of things that may have popped up. Because if you guys watched my requalification video, I did have an unexpected thing pop up on my credit, an old address that I needed to get removed. It has since been removed, but it has been now at this point, I believe, a little bit over 2 months since NACA last pulled my credit. So I'm definitely going to go in there again and pull my own credit so I'm not blindsided by anything like I was on my call with the counselor. And then, like I said, if maybe I'll have time to do disputes, like if I enter into a contract this weekend and I get the executed contract back from the builder, probably 3 or 4 days later, I may not have time to clean up everything because I think they tell you it can take up to 30 days for disputes. But I have been able to get some stuff removed a lot quicker than 30 days. But since I don't know, I'll at least have the LOE ready to go. But go ahead and pull your own credit report from all bureaus, okay? And then do any disputes or prepare any LOEs. Okay, lastly, tip number 7, remove any credit freezes that you may have. I know I am personally going to wait until my realtor uploads my executed contract into the portal or web file and then remove my freezes, just because I don't know how long that may take. I don't want my credit just open for an additional 7 to 10 days or whatever. You never know. But just know that I was told, and I think maybe it's even on a recording of one of the sessions with the NACA counselor, but they actually told me during one of my sessions that you need to remove it 24 to 48 hours prior to them pulling your credit. So as soon as you are able to get that executed contract and your realtor uploads it, go ahead and call TransUnion, Experian, LexisNexis, Equifax, everybody, and lift up your freezes. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If I forgot anything, I apologize. But if you have any additional tips that you want to share, jump down in the comments and let's talk about it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. It takes a village. Cheers.